I wanted to do this yesterday, but I couldn't. Now I get to. Movie dialogue. If you guys don't know what that is, movie dialogue is stuff that people say in a movie that no one would say in real life. That's just the basic gist of it. Examples of that. From what I've heard, Twilight, 50 Shades of Grey, and of course the Star Wars prequels. I watched all the Star Wars prequels. My god, their dialogue is terrible. Even episode 3, and I like that one. Weird. But yeah, dialogue is something that no one would say. People, like stupid things that people would ask. I mean, such as, I'm gonna quote 50 Shades of Grey here. I don't make love. I fuck. Hard. Seriously, you look like an idiot. And also, what the hell? I'm actually going to look up to see if I can find some instance of movie dialogue that just is ridiculous beyond any stretch of the imagination. Hey, actually, comment below if you have also... comment below examples of movie dialogue that you have found in a movie. Seriously, I really want you to say... I swear to God, you can't find... Seriously, I mean, you have access to the internet and yet you can't find... I gotta look up. I'm hungry. If you can hear my stomach growling, I'm really sorry. I'm just... Let's see, I'm gonna try... Hopefully there's some examples I can show you guys of bad dialogue. But seriously, guys, bad dialogue. It's ridiculous. I think this is one of the biggest pet peeves I have. And of course, the biggest cliche of all romance films. Corny movie dialogue. Seriously, tell me you have not seen a Nicholas Sparks adaptation, Nicholas Sparks Wannabe, or any sort of romance movie that was not good, okay, or you love so much, even though it's probably not all that great, in my opinion. I don't watch a lot of romance films. That sounded so unrealistic, but yet for some reason, that sounded so unrealistic, that is so far-fetched, that not even you, even the most retarded people, would not say in real life. Does that say something? Come on, give me examples. Son of a fucking bitch. Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to get this shit to work and it's not. It's a pain in the ass. Fuck! Let me try and collect myself. Okay, they're not even showing the lines. What the hell is this? What the hell is this? 10 terrible lines in great movies. Yeah, I think we've heard this before. Yeah, comment below if you agree that these lines are bad or not. I'm going to look up them right now. Your investors, who I represent, are deeply concerned. 48 hours from now, if they're not convinced, I'm not convinced. We'll shut you down, John. Not terrible, just, it's kind of meh. Yeah. I never discuss love on an empty stomach. You've already eaten, but you haven't. I did see North by Northwest. I love that movie. I never paid attention to that, actually. I think it credits to people who really pay attention. Yeah, it is. That just makes sense, really. Why is he still alive? I don't know. Well, he shouldn't be alive. He vexes me. I'm terribly vexed. Yeah, I'm sure you have to repeat that. Still love Gladiator. That's the movie. Superman the movie. Can you read my mind? Yeah, who asked? I'm not sure who would ask that question, really. It's not terrible, but it's kind of stupid. There will be blood. I'm your brother. From another mother. Yeah. From how it's spelled, I'm gonna show you it, see if you can see it. Yeah, decipher the spelling. Yeah, that sounds kind of weird. Not awful, but yeah. Love that movie, though. A woman's heart is a deep ocean of secrets. Titanic. Call him melodramatic, all sentimental. I mean, James Cameron, he's not a great rater of he's not really a good dialogue rater. Such as a very... Okay, like this. Titanic. Another one. Very old goddamn liar. That just sounds weird in every sense of the word. Every sense. think possible. Have you finally learned to do what is necessary? I won't kill you, but I don't have to save you. Batman Begins. Now, okay. Okay, so he won't kill him. I guess what he means, like, he won't... Yeah, it's kind of... It doesn't really make a lot of sense. It's confusing at first, but... He probably won't kill him. But he doesn't need to save him. I don't think, like... I think what he means, like, he won't kill him right there. But he's not going to save him from the destruction, the death awaiting him. I don't know. Spider-Man, love that movie also. Deliver Us. Deliver Us. Finish it, finish it. From Evil. Also, Deliver Us from Evil, also the title of a movie by Scott Derrickson. Okay, now this one you could obviously agree is fucking stupid. Man of Steel. They all say it's all downhill after the first kiss. I think it only applies if you're kissing a human. Really? That doesn't make any sense. That's how retarded? Really? Hey, David S. Goyer. Do you not understand what you're talking about how to write? That's just one line, but really, that's just so fucking stupid. Number 1, The Matrix. Love that movie also. Love that movie. A lot. He's a machine. You may know it if you rewatch the movie several times and you can recall the dialogue they're talking about, but I think it really depends on what they're talking about. But okay, here's another one. 10 absurdly bad lines of movie dialogue clearly written by crazy people. This actually is a What Culture article. To be honest, there's no denying you're going to see the prequels. Star Wars prequels on here. Okay, give me your face. Revenge of the Fallen. Transformers. What the hell? Seriously, I want to get to this. While I'm going through this, movie dialogue. Why they do it? Seriously, you guys understand how we talk, right? We speak normal. Maybe you should write dialogue. Maybe you should get someone to... Maybe you should talk to people. Or maybe you should not try to offer up anything, like offer up accents. Words that don't make sense. Okay. Indiana Jones, Kingdom Crystal Skull. We all know how much I hate that. We all know how much that is, how much of an insult that movie is. Not into space, but into the space between spaces. Not exactly easy to decipher, but I think but they really could have said, but into another dimension. Now, of course, for how the guy delivered this, how the actor delivered it, it would have fell out of place, especially with the Scorpion background. It would have been so quick and abrupt. But really, what the fuck? He's dead. Murdered, and somebody's responsible. No shit. Black Knight from Outer Space. Now, of course, this is hated a lot. Ed Wood's film, Black Knight from Outer Space. But yeah, dead, murdered. Yeah, you paused in between he's dead and murdered, and of course, somebody's responsible. Do you not understand how that works? See, we all know that. Face Off. It's like looking into a mirror, only not. Yeah, it does sound kind of weird. Seriously, was someone high when they wrote this? X-Men, the first one. You know what happens when a toad gets struck by lightning? The same thing that happens to everything else. I don't think that's awful, but it's not great. I think it's not the best one. Yeah, I think we get it, but I don't think it's that terrible. Comment below yours. Comment your opinions on these lines. One of the worst movies of all time, from what I've heard. I have not seen it, and I think it's better for me not to see it. Geely. It's turkey time. Gobble gobble. What the fuck? That just comes off as awkward and so retarded beyond any stretch of the imagination. How much do you want to bet where on the retard scale are they? Now, let's tone it down to retard. I'm doing it for like, the reflection of this camera. This doesn't really turn it up, really, but this is just, yeah. Retard scale. This is minimum. This is maximum. if you're gonna have lines like this, we're one above maximum. If you're not gonna have lines like that, you're below minimum. Finally, we're at a Star Wars entry. Hold me like you did by the lake on Naboo. Okay. Not great. Sure, I mean, he wrote episode 4. He also co-wrote episode 6. Remember, he co-wrote alongside Lawrence Kasdan, who co-wrote episode 5 alongside Lee Brackett. And of course, Lawrence Kasdan is co-writing episode 7 alongside J.J. Abrams. Yay! Seriously, who is not excited for the movie? Comment below. You obviously are excited for it, even if you're lying, because Star Wars is way too big. Star Wars is too good, even with the bad prequels. You love Star Wars so much, and you were looking forward to this movie, because the trailers were fucking awesome. Let's get through the most of this. Let's just keep getting through this. My camera's about to die soon. We finally got to the boat, but it wasn't there. What? What the fuck? We finally got to the dock, but the boat wasn't there. That's what you should say! That doesn't make any sense. Okay, you got to the boat, but it's not there. How does that make sense? That is retarded. Now, of course, you all know Uwe Boll did this. It never rains, but it pours. Raining and pouring are the exact same thing. Are you kidding me? Gone 60 seconds. Batman and Robin. All the puns, Mr. Freeze says. And boy, do I agree. It's a coal town. Wow. That is so bad. Kiva Goldsman, why did you write Batman and Robin? Luckily, you made up for that with Beautiful Mind. I have not seen the movie, guys. Hate on me. I don't care. I'll see it one day. Won him an Oscar. Then, of course, he made Winter's Tale, which was hated, and was his directorial debut. Also, he co-wrote Insurgent, and that didn't get good reviews. Not surprised. Examples of that. Those are the examples of just awful movie dialogue. I mean, dialogue, this is something that no one would say, and it's ridiculous knowing the fact that they say lines that no one can comprehend. Stuff they would never say in their lives, even if they were so fucking stupid. That's ridiculous. I'm sick of movie dialogue. I mean, it doesn't make sense. They do this sometimes in the romance films so much to try and be sentimental and emotional when it comes off as unintentionally funny and forced. Not to mention, it just confuses you and distracts you rather than engages you. That's a major flaw. If you're gonna do it, why? I mean, sure, we've seen examples of bad dialogue that work, such as Jerry Maguire. You complete me. You had me at hello. Cheesy as hell, but it still worked because of genuine emotion, courtesy of director Cameron Crowe and actors Tom Cruise and Renee Zellweger. Seriously, guys, I mean, that is how you can do cliche dialogue right. Doesn't mean it deserves to be there. I'm just saying that's how you did it right. Overall, I'm sick of it because it's becoming so much of a common trend. It's so oversaturated. It's just not good. It's a thing that has to be stopped. Comment below if you agree on that. Seriously. Movie dialogue doesn't make sense. It's just so ridiculous and redundant that it just insults us rather than entertains us or anything like that. Because even in comedies, even stupid comedies, you still have to show some sort of competence behind writing dialogue. You have to be competent to write any dialogue at all, because to be honest, making up dumb, goofy lines won't work. Even if you can do it the best you can, it's still going to distract us, knowing how stupid the lines are. Just stop. Please. This is something that I can't stand anymore. It's really just insulting me, and really just makes me wonder why the hell do I watch certain movies? Why the hell why the hell is the romance genre still making money? Why is it still alive? Why do they make movies like this? Fuck. Anyways, guys, that's my take on movie dialogue, how much I'm sick of it, how much I want to go away. Comment below. Do you agree with me? Do you have other things you want to talk about? Do you have other lines from other bad lines that you want to comment? Comment below and subscribe to my channel for more videos. 15 minutes.